vulnerable members of society. Um, if it weren't for HUD, I would not have a place to live. I would never probably find a place to live because like landlords don't like me. It's just been a number of challenges back to back to back. And if I hadn't gone from sober living directly into a HUD apartment, I'd still be homeless. You know, I pay a fraction of my disability check, and that's the only thing. That's all I can do. They don't pay me enough to really live on, and I was really blessed by finding this apartment. But if they cut HUD, you know, that could take that all away from me. And things are just not stable in this country the way that they should be. And this is not what we signed up for. America did not sign up for fascism, and we're definitely not going to tolerate it.
What specifically about HUD? What's happening specifically that is going to affect you?
Cuts to voucher programs. I'm right now a part of a program that is through Austin, Travis County, and Akwo Care. And they found me an apartment in mental health housing, and it's specifically for people with mental health disabilities. I'm already starting to see where my mental health provider is suffering. They just lost somebody on my team, and they're really struggling to kind of make ends meet as an organization. I was supposed to be visited on Monday by a mental health worker that just never showed up. So you're already seeing where these cuts are starting to impact our communities.
Do you have numbers on the cuts as far as what the administration, the proposal to slash?
We definitely have people who will have access to those numbers. I don't currently have them right now, but I believe that somebody in our group might be prepared with that information.
Just kind of to recap, what is your core message out here today?
Our core message: we're speaking truth to power today. And that's the only thing that we can do, because otherwise they'll just step all over us. They've shown it time and time again. Regardless of whether it's a Democrat or a Republican in office, we still constantly have to do these things. We constantly have to make sure that we're going to be taken care of by a government that, you know, swore to uphold these tenets in society that say that we care for the poor, the oppressed, and the most vulnerable. And this whole administration just flaps in the face of that. But that's not to say that the one before that was lily white either. So we constantly have to make them accountable for their behavior, for their actions. And you know, this guy has two refrigerator-shaped dudes that work for his office. Like, the key for him is intimidation. And we're not going to be intimidated by John Cornyn's office.
Well, what's the message? What do you want to say to John Cornyn?
What I want to say to John Cornyn is stop supporting these cuts to the most vulnerable members of society, or else the consequences are going to be stuff that you don't want to see, Mr. Cornyn.
You know, he's going in for re-election with Paxton. So does this affect his chances?
Can I finish up here? Is there anything else you'd like to touch on or add?
The re-election thing, I don't think that's really going to work out so well for him, because people are very aware of what's going on. And none of us are stupid in this country. I think a lot of us have been lied to, feel very lied to by this administration, and it's about time for it to stop. You know, we can learn from the French Revolution. I'm just saying.